Yeah, man. Back again to piss some people off. It's just something that I wanted to touch on a little bit because just about every day somebody posts in some of my comments or on the videos or my posts on Facebook, or I see something about Masons. Somebody's always saying, oh yeah, nice brick wall behind you. You know, because I take videos while I'm sitting outside on my patio and my house is brick and the brick wall behind me. I guess it makes people think that I'm trying to send a signal or something. Now that's the type of paranoia that makes us all look dumb and paranoid, and that's why people don't take us seriously. Because if I'm standing next to a brick wall, all of a sudden I'm a Mason and I must be a gang stalker. And why do people think that Masons are gang stalkers anyway? So I don't really know any Masons, but I have met a couple of Masons before, way back in the day. They were older men that were like ex-military, and they were involved in like a youth group type of thing, like a boys camp type of thing. Okay, and that's how I know a couple, two or three Masons that I've ever met in my life, and they seem to be good guys. Now I'm not a Mason and I don't know any Masons, like I said, so I'm not an advocate for the Masons, but what I can tell you is that I've dealt with probably close to 100 gang stalkers, and not one of them is associated with Masons that I know about at all, and I know some of them pretty well. I don't know any association with Masons. I haven't seen the little emblems on any of their cars or none of that. So I don't know really where this comes from, and I feel like it's some kind of gang stalker propaganda that gets spread around, kind of like the 3 red cars things, or the nanoparticles things, like all the weird stuff that want to throw us off the trail, or the fact that you know, you might be very close to some of these people who have gained access to neural monitoring, and what they really are is mind control junkies. And in most cases, really the ones that become gang stalkers are the ones that were drug addicts in the beginning already, because they have the addictive personalities, so they're addicted to mind control just like they were addicted to drugs. So they become gang stalkers full time to just to do what they love and support their own habit of mind control. So that's really what's going on. I mean, when you're talking about gang stalkers, talk to the people that have really been experiencing the full-blown gang stalking with artificial telepathy and you know, remote neural monitoring and EMF broadcast, which is really what it's all about. It's really the main thing that's going on is all broadcast stuff. That's happening more than anything else. So again, I'm not saying that, like I always tell you, I'm not saying that they won't follow you around and come around you in person, because it will happen. It has happened to me. But the number one thing that's going on is broadcast stuff. And you know, these people are people that are drug addicts. They're like meth communities. Those type of people get access to neural monitoring and become gang stalkers. Other people get access to it, but they don't become gang stalkers. So just so you know, my stance is I don't think the Masons have anything to do with gang stalking. And I don't know much about Masons. I just know it's like a thing you have to be invited to get into. I think it's all men, and it's usually older men. But these type of people seem to be established people that have their own lives going on and involved in the community and stuff like that. So I just don't think that Masons has anything to do with gang stalking. I really don't. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Maybe there's something I'm missing. These people are powerful and they have some sort of scheme. I don't think so though. So my stance is that gang stalkers are junkies and drug addicts and evil people, and I don't think the Masons have anything to do with it. So that's just what I'm going to tell you. Dealing with directly with these people for years and years, and knowing some of these people and having the personal experience and the understanding better than most anybody about how all of this stuff works and what's really going on, I don't think the Masons have anything to do with it.